If this was a piece of fiction, no one would believe that he would be meeting with North Korean arms dealers in Africa.
You can walk in here, no problem.
Or going to the North Korean embassy in Sweden to pick up secret documents.
If something happened, our embassy does know nothing about that.
Exactly.
But this is no fiction. Everything you are about to see is real and has been going on for more than 10 years.
My name is Ulrik Larsen, and in my working life I was a chef. I'm a husband and father to 2 daughters. I live in the suburbs of Copenhagen. I'm just a regular Danish person, but also aware I've done something that no one ever had done before. CIA tried for 20 years to do what I did. And I'm a new branch of... Very close. We are in the true North Korea. This is how North Korea is, trying to sell their weapons out to highest bidder, or at least people that could help. I think he really just wants things to happen, and he wasn't... the plan was that I should introduce Alejandro to James, and James to Alejandro. What they really wanted Mr. James to do was to build a factory of weapons in Africa, so he could produce and sell them on behalf of North Korea, and in return they will have oil paid by Mr. James through a oil broker from Jordan. That's one of the ways they try to do sanctions busting and try to sell weapons.
Is this when this photograph was taken?
Yes, that's...
So can you tell me who is who?
This is the president of the arms factory. This one is the intelligence officer. Then they surprised us by taking up the catalog of their weapon systems. And I was like, okay.
Like a sort of menu?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all on offer?
Yeah, this is what we were just handed over at the table. And
wow. So we've got Scud missiles.
Yeah.
So you can get 5 Scud missiles for $14 million. Missile launchers?
Yeah.
So we're going up to Scud-E missiles now?
Yeah.
Good God, 25 million.
1,350 kilometers range. I was able to prove that the North Korean regime is doing practically what they think is okay for themselves. As they say themselves, Interpol is we're not a part of Interpol, we're not a part of nothing, we can do exactly as we want. But they are not helping the people, they are helping themselves, the leaders, the army, to stand as a strong nation on paper. No one really knows the nuclear program, but North Korea is, as I said before, a criminal enterprise led by Kim Jong-un. I've seen people struggling on the street to survive. I met kids whose arms were not thicker than my 2 fingers here because of starvation. But everywhere I go, and if I was able to interact with North Korean people, I was told that they were so happy living there because the leader cared for them. But when you look to the faces of the regular North Korean citizens, you only see fear. It's just pure evil. If I should put anything into that, it should be a war about doing crimes of Nazi Germany to the Jews. I literally think that's how North Korean people are treated if they're not fit in the system. Well, I hope this movie will be able to open the eyes of the people more, to show that still that North Korea had a lot of starvation and struggling. They still are eager to sell weapons and produce weapons, which is a complete crazy way of acting. But I hope it would put more focus on the human rights, because 25 million people in North Korea are suffering under the Kim regime. I think young people in Korea need to read the history and dig into, and we may not forget that North Korea is suffering, and the young people in Korea, please pay attention to North Korea and human rights violation. It's very important for the future.